G'day. Today I'm going to speak about front split, and there's been quite a bit of discussion about the different types of front split, open front split as opposed to true front split. To me, it really doesn't make too much difference in my experience. The ability to get your legs 180 degrees from each other, or 90 degrees from each other I should say, 180 degrees in total, if my math is correct. That's the most important thing, and it all depends on what specific use you have for your stretching. Now, for a martial artist, the open front split where the back foot is flat at the back is probably the most useful of the stretches. Being able to do one or the other, to my mind, doesn't really make too much difference. So for those that don't know, open front split is with a flat foot at the back, and I'll explain what these are a little bit later. So if you have a look at my back foot at the back here, my back foot is flat at the back as opposed to rolled over. That's true front split. Rolled over, that's open front split. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what you can do to help improve your front split to get past maybe again a sticking point. These things here are yoga blocks that I've just went out and bought. They're as cheap as, and I've just wrapped them in duct tape. I've got two of them stuck together because they kind of work perfectly for the height of my body, and the reason for that is you want to keep your body as upright as you can when you're stretching, rather than have support the ground. This just makes the job a little bit easier. So what I'll do is I'll go through and just explain to you how I've used some techniques to develop my front split. As with anything in life, stretching is a journey, and it's finding different things. It's experimenting. It's having to put up with minor injuries and little setbacks, and just keep on picking up the baton and running again and going again. If you're sore in a particular point, or you're injured in a particular area, it's about finding something else that you can do to continue your flexibility journey. Flexibility is a lifestyle, and it's about stretching as many times as you can, as many days of the week as you can. So with these blocks here, what I normally do is I start off, I put them on the ground, I put my back foot down, I put my front foot forward, and I stretch forward just for a bit of a warm up and stretch that groin, stretch back, drop my chin down to my knee. I do that a few times just to get that warm up happening, maybe about 10 times. A little bit of not so much a bounce, just a bit of a light movement. I'm a fan of moving when I stretch, not just holding it statically the old traditional way. Once you've done that a few times, what I normally like to do is stretch out, just drop that a little bit lower, and these are a great support. I can drop a little bit lower. Notice my front foot I'm holding flat for now. When you get to a certain point, you can roll up on your heel and then push forward a little bit more. Now, when you reach your maximum stretch, what you can do, what I like to do, is put two hands on the block here, get a bit of support here, and you can gently push down a little bit on that front leg. Then you can take the pressure back again and support your weight. You can open up a little bit more. Same again, lean forward, gently push here. You can get to a point where you can take both hands off and pushing here as well, gently. You can also use these blocks and slightly lean forward, take them back and lean back. Walk them forward, lean forward. Obviously, once you get to a full front split down on the ground, you can get rid of them from here. Now, remember the difference? True front split, open front split. Now, if I was a martial artist, if you stood me up on that leg, I'd be doing side kick. See that leg? Side kick here. If you stood me up on that leg, I'd be doing front kick here. So that's basically what I do, my stretching routine. Then you can just bring that back in slowly and have a bit of a breather. Then repeat it with the other side. So Get yourself some yoga blocks. You don't have to be practicing yoga to actually use yoga blocks. In fact, you can change them to martial arts blocks, change them to stretching blocks, whatever you want to call them. They're a great tool for developing that flexibility. Just another little trick too. Once you say that's your maximum split here, you can take that block and stick it under there and just rest on it. It makes you kind of feel like you're down on the floor, and you can take it out as you get a little bit lower. You can just keep shifting it until you're right down flat on the floor. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you again on my next video post. Ta-da.